about halfway up the hill, heading up towards the top. And again, what we're looking at here is limestone, but it's a different limestone to what we first looked at. The limestone that we first looked at has eroded off this limestone. This is the actual old reef. This is the fossilised coral reef that's down there in the valley that we looked at, where all this limestone has been slowly broken down into chunks and mixed with other materials, has formed down there as a sediment and formed as a conglomerate. Whereas this limestone is natural limestone. We can tell because there is a real lack of other materials in that stone. Very smooth. Very smooth. These patterns you see on the side, like fingers going down, that's natural weathering from water as it's slowly dissolving that limestone. But you can see it's a very different type of stone to what we were looking at earlier. Again, this is a clue as to what has happened geologically in the past. So what we're standing on right here, right now, has probably not had much sediment on it from when it was actually a coral reef in the ocean. Down there has had sediment on it, so it's built up over years, and then slowly that sediment's starting to erode away and it's leaving all the broken bits that form conglomerate rocks. Right, we'll go up on top of the hill. Now what I'm trying to explain here is this ancient fossilised area with all the limestone was cut in half by an uplift. And I'm not going to go into faults because that's starting to go into the realm of where it gets confusing with geology. All we need to know is this was once a straight line of coral, and then the ground uplifted, because we can tell by the way all the bedrocks like that, the sediments are all being pushed at an angle. We know it's been uplifted. So the ground's risen up, and back when a lot of this was all under the water, oceans were much higher, much higher, which is when most of inland Australia was an inland sea. All right, let's go up the top of the hill and I'll show you some brachiopods. That was barbed wire, that hurt.